Hi, I'm Letsoalo. I am the video project and traffic manager, and I've been at Discovery since November 2022. I work in IMC, which is Integrated Marketing Communications. It's a center of excellence, and we work across all departments. So that's all brands, including corporate. Basically, we, in the video team, we assist Discovery in their day-to-day video needs. You know, when looking for a place to work, because you spend a lot of your time at work, I wanted to find an organization that's strongly rooted in purpose and that wants to create an impact. And for me, Discovery was a perfect fit for that. And my current role is that I get to engage with a lot of stakeholders. And that can go from senior executives and almost anyone. And I think just being stretched in that sense, I learn something every single day. And what I find is each one has something to contribute, and bringing that in allows me to be better at what I do. I don't have a typical day, but a normal morning would start with me checking my emails. So what I generally tend to do is I would send everything that needs to be sent the night before, so that in the morning, whoever's responded, I will action that. And then I start my morning with an exercise, and then just plan my day depending on what meetings I have ahead of me. Highlights of my typical day is engaging with the creative team. So what I do is, whenever I get a brief, I jump with everyone on a call and we just unpack the brief. So I love that interaction because then that's where great ideas are birthed. Because we're constantly filming in and around the building, I'm always running around. So if you want to find me somewhere, a pause area or anywhere other than my desk. So at the end of the day, because I'm always running around, I go up to the 6th floor, which is where we sit, and then I'll just go hug and greet my peers, and then take the escalators. Somehow, I find the escalators quite interesting because then I get to see more people that I normally wouldn't get to see. The actual true reason for choosing the escalators is because I know not many people take the stairs, and because I want to see people, I want to take the escalators. So if I need to do a lot of admin, I prefer to work at home, because I can just smash that out. And then with regards to filming and collaborating, I prefer to come into the office. I also prefer the office because then this is where we film most of the time. So if I need to go have a look at a space, it's easy just for me to walk around and just find that spot. So I've got a fun space. So marketing space is fun in the sense that they've allowed video the space and the freedom to inject creativity into that space. So it's not as rigid as one would think it is. It's actually quite exciting and fun. That's why I actually don't get to sit at my desk all the time. I'm always running around. Discovery is a place where you need to be intentional about your growth. It's a place that's rife with opportunity, but you've got to take that first step. And I think once you are that intentional, you'll find that the opportunities arise. It reminds me of a conversation that I had with our head of integrated marketing communications, Immaculata, where at the beginning of the year, she likes to ask, what can I do to enable you to be your best self? And I found that question liberates the best in me, because then when I think of what is it that I want to achieve, I know that I've got someone whose goals are aligned to mine. So it's not just getting the job done, but it's that investment and that interest in you as a person in terms of how do you grow while fulfilling your needs and mandate. A job is just something that you do, right? So for example, as a video project manager, I could do that job anyway. But the role is, and a role in Discovery is more, what impact do you bring in that space while delivering on what your job needs to do? Discovery is a pioneer, it's a market leader, and it's a disruptor. So within you've got to have those qualities. And it's an organization that's strongly rooted in purpose. So you've got to be deliberate about what you want, and you've got to be deliberate about creating change in the spaces in which you are. So if that's you, Discovery is a place for you, because it will aid you in your growth and in your journey. So I'm one of those lucky people where my journey led me to this. So in terms of what I studied, the experience before this, and what I get to do now. And the only thing is, with Discovery, it becomes amplified, and they've also invested in that. So I'm currently doing a leadership course, which was sponsored by Discovery through UCT. And that is just how I'm enabled to take what I know just one step further. In my experience, and it was an interesting conversation that we had with our chief marketing officers when we had one-on-one connects, coffee connects, as he does with the team. And one of his biggest messages were that Discovery has got a team that is there to help you. And Discovery is a place where they encourage you to use your voice, because they invested in you, they invested in your growth. So it's what can you bring and how can they amplify that in that space that you are. So if there's anything I'd say to anyone is look around you, and there's always a place where you could go and find the assistance that you need. You've got to be intentional with your place in discovery. I'm Harvard Letsoalo, and I am enabled.